We've had many NHL prospects sign their entry-level contracts here over the past few days. Many of these guys will have an opportunity to battle for roster spots this fall for the 1920 season. We'll get you all caught up with all the latest coming up next. Welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. We review and discuss all 31 NHL teams. So if you're a huge hockey fan, consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. So as I've mentioned, we've had quite a flurry of entry-level contract signings here over the past few days, so I thought it'd be time to take a minute here to get everybody all caught up with all the latest prospects and who might be battling for roster spots as early as this fall. And of course, some of these guys might end up playing for their team's minor league affiliates. They certainly will have an opportunity to battle for NHL spots as early as training camp this fall. Getting started with the Columbus Blue Jackets, who have signed Swedish forward Emil Bemstrom to his 3-year entry-level contract. He was originally drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Last year he played in the SHL and had a terrific season. He put up 23 goals and 35 points. He won the award for Swedish Junior Hockey Player of the Year. He also had a terrific World Junior Championship tournament as well for Sweden, being voted one of their top 3 players. Just to give you an idea how well he did in the SHL this past year, he put up 23 goals, which might not sound impressive, but if you look at the rookie records for teenagers in that league, last year we were raving about how Elias Pettersson of the Vancouver Canucks broke the rookie record. I mean, when you look at guys like Kent Nilsson and Peter Forsberg, who previously held these records, who had phenomenal hockey careers, last year Pettersson broke the record with 24. So obviously Bemstrom was very close to tying the record set by Pettersson, so he had a phenomenal season. And based on comments from general manager Jarmo Kekalainen, he said he expects Bemstrom to be given every opportunity to battle for a spot and get lots of playing time at the NHL level. It does sound like Columbus is expecting to lose many of their players that are pending UFAs, and they might have to replace some of them with guys that are coming into the league as youngsters on ELCs here. I'm sure they'll explore the free agent market as well to replace guys when they can, but I do expect forwards like Alex Texier, who we saw debut in the playoffs, as well as Bemstrom here, get lots of opportunity to not only get a chance to play, but to play in a more offensive role as well. So it's a great signing for Columbus. That will certainly be a great player to keep your eye on, even though I've talked about the fact that the Blue Jackets prospect pool is not overly deep. Those two guys are certainly the bright spots, and we'll see what he can get done next year with Columbus Blue Jackets. The San Jose Sharks have signed a 23-year-old left shot defenseman, Tony Sun, out of Finland. He's played in Liga last year, and he put up 35 points in 60 games, so certainly some very impressive numbers. He's 23 years old. He's got a 1-year ELC with the Sharks, and he was previously not drafted, so it's a pretty good pickup here for the Sharks. The LA Kings have signed 25-year-old Russian forward Nikolai Prokhorkin as well, who's been playing over in the KHL for the last number of years. Due to his age, the left winger gets a 1-year ELC from the Kings, but certainly need to add additional scoring here. Last year in the KHL, he was a point-per-game player, putting up 41 points in 41 games. The Kings had originally drafted him back in the 4th round way back in 2012, so at least they're able to get him signed, bring him over from Russia, give him an opportunity to see how things go. But with the LA Kings team is currently going through a rebuild, trying to add some more offensive players, hopefully this guy will be able to help them move things forward here. The New Jersey Devils have signed a pair of prospects here, including 19-year-old Fabian Zetterlund, who can play center as well as the wing. He's been playing over in the SHL. He was originally a 2017 3rd-round selection. Zetterlund has played the last 2 seasons over in the SHL. They've also signed left winger Mikhail Maltsev, who was a 2016 4th-round selection, and who has split his last couple seasons between the KHL and the VHL in Russia. So a couple of interesting prospects there for the Devils to add to their North American system, so we'll see if they can battle for spots as well come this fall. The Anaheim Ducks have signed one of their most interesting goalie prospects, 2018 3rd-round selection from the Czech Republic, Lukas Dostal. Dostal is certainly a guy who many kind of noticed last year at the World Junior Championships. He had a terrific performance for the Czech Republic. He played in 4 games at the World Junior Championships for Team Czech Republic with a 1.25 goals against average and a .957 save percentage. He did an absolutely amazing job for the Czechs, and he's certainly a very interesting prospect to get into the Ducks prospect pool here. He, along with goaltender prospect Olli Eriksson, likely will be battling for a backup spot here within the next 1 to 2 years behind John Gibson. It is rumored that the Ducks are considering re-signing veteran goalie Ryan Miller to be the backup for 1 more year. So we'll see what route they go here. I think it's fair to say that Eriksson Ek certainly struggled a little bit this past year. I'm not sure that he's quite ready, and they're going to want to also give Dostal some time in the minors before giving him a chance at the NHL, would be my guess here. So I would think more than likely it'll be Ryan Miller or another veteran brought in to back up Gibson for at least one more season before one of these youngsters gets an opportunity. But I do think Lukas Dostal looks like a real deal goaltender prospect here for the Ducks, and long term looks like an excellent option to potentially be their starter down the road. The Calgary Flames have signed an undrafted right-shot defenseman from Russia, Alexander Yeltsin. Yeltsin is 23 years old, so he gets a 2-year entry-level contract. He played in the KHL this past season and put up 10 points in 55 games played. The Ottawa Senators have signed a left-shot defenseman, 23-year-old Olli Alsing from Sweden as well. Playing in Sweden last year, he put up 15 points in 49 games. He more than likely goes to their American Hockey League affiliate and plays in Belleville next year. Due to his age, he also gets a 2-year entry-level contract from Ottawa. So that is all your latest updates on NHL prospects signing their entry-level contracts for today. Certainly let me your thoughts and comments on these prospects down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on them, and if you think they have a shot at battling for an NHL spot as early as this fall. If you're new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing. We cover all 31 NHL teams, and there's plenty of content here for all hockey fans to enjoy. So if you're new, subscribe for more videos just like this one, and give the video a thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it if you did. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.